one time was living in town and there was crazy traffic. When the flooding was all over, that was around March, April, the heavy rains. And that particular day, I saw basically the drainages were blocked. That's what was bringing about all this traffic and all. And most of those wastes were actually coming from people's cars, because you could see guys being held up in traffic and all, just choosing to throw off the litter through their windows and all. And then I thought, why don't I give a solution? And that's how I came up with the car waste bags. They're very durable. It's very unique in such a way that it's a little bit of fabric and more of resin on the inside. So that's what makes it waterproof. So that whenever you put in anything which is of liquid substance, it actually does not pour out. So giving it actually what it's meant to be, having the feel of durable, waterproof waste bag, which everyone really requires for their vehicle. Yeah. The uptake has been really good, because when I started it off, it was not really a business venture. It was more for fun, for me, friends, people I know, colleagues and all. But with time, even corporates have come in and using them as branding medias. Like hotels are branding on the same bags, having them being distributed at the airport. For anyone coming into or using the cars from the airport, are able to learn more about the hotels and visit. Real estate companies are using them as gift bags, because when one has a car waste bag in their vehicle, it keeps on advertising the company in one or the other. And it's actually a very cost-effective way of advertising. Yeah. You see, Kenya has a bad culture. That's how I can put it. Because that as much as one is educated, they'll still opt not to actually have the litter in their vehicles and dispose it when they get home. But you find people actually still littering and everything. So there's that form of awareness, and we've been trying to go through agencies like NEMA, NTSA and all, so that we're able to garner support to have even the PSVs, because now we have bags for the PSVs, taking them and people are able to use them. Because the other bins that were there before were not all that friendly, in the sense that because of the design and everything, the virtue that they were open, they could really not sustain the issue of litter within the cars. We had an interview with one bus company, and they were like, those bins don't offer solutions. Sometimes when they're doing long distance travel, you find mothers with kids and people with their pampers and all, they actually throw them there. You can imagine the stench that comes out of it. By having this bag and everything is contained in there, then you're sure you're actually somehow eradicating that, and you're giving people a solution. The challenges has been, this is a new concept. It has not been done anywhere else. And being a new concept, people actually take time. They don't see the value of having these bags in their vehicle. You can imagine for that cost of only 500 shillings and having a bag which you can use for 3 years or so. Some people still feel they want to use plastic paper bags. And the same paper bags, they're not motivated to go throw them when they get home. They'll still eat whatever they're having from the hawkers selling besides the road, if it's sugarcane and all, and just throw it out of the car window when it's packed. So in real essence, you still find the drainage is being clogged by the same waste, plastic paper bags and all. And those are the challenges I'm facing, because guys are trying to cut shortcuts and still use plastic. Others still don't see the need of having this. So basically creating that awareness, I think I need a lot of support from NEMA to really push this agenda forward. Currently, I'm just thinking, because the biggest challenge I've been having, and I've been thinking that I know the companies currently recycling plastics. In Kenya, we have guys doing biogas. I don't know in Nairobi if we have it. But waste and trash can always be turned into money and for beneficial purposes. And I'll always say my dream is if a governor came up or the government decided today, let us convert this litter into something resourceful. Use the organic whatever for biogas. Use the plastics and recycle them for more plastic. Then you won't have all these heaps of garbage all over the city. Yeah? And I'm just trying to find a way that can be able to donate these bags for free. And by having that, is I'm actually inviting corporates to brand. There's no better moving billboard than these bags. You won't be charged anything. There's no fee for it. For 800 shillings, you advertise yourself to thousands of people use those PSVs and everything. And when we have such an approach, we're sure things are going to change. And that is just one way of doing it. And so far, I'm actually looking for those corporates.